We are done with part 9 of our basic task. Now let us move on to part 10, that is performing operations on profiles. So the Sketcher Workbench provides a set of functionalities for performing operations on profiles. Let us start off with creating corners. So imagine we have a rectangle. And to create corners, we have to click on this tool, corner tool, and select two sides of a rectangle. Now it will ask whether we want corner on the right side or on the left side. Obviously, we will choose the left side. Click. And we can double click on the radius to give our value. Save done. We'll get corner of radius 10. Now there are other options for corner also. So this one is trim first element. So if we select this as the first element and this as the second element, it will trim the first element side that we have selected. Again, we can double click on the radius and set the radius. So this is how the second tool works. There's another option where no trim but corner will be created. For that, we click on the first side, then the second side, create corner, set the radius. You can see that these two sides are not being trimmed, but the corner is created. And the next option is standard line trim, where select this line and this line, select, set the radius. Here also the corner will be created, but there will be no line trimmed. Then we have, okay, let me draw another rectangle. Then we have construction line trim, where selecting this line and creating a corner, and the rest of the line that is not a corner will be a construction element. It will not be a standard element but a construction element. Again, we can set it to. And the last one we have is construction line but no trim. Again, select these two. Again, we have corners created and the other two elements are become a construction element. So this is how we use corners. Let us move on to creating chamfers. Let us again take an example of a rectangle. And this tool here is the chamfer. Let us select the first one, that is trim all elements. Select this, we get a chamfer over here. We can select the degree by double clicking on it and selecting 50 and length like that. Then the second element is trim first element. So first element selected, second element selected, chamfer. Again, let us set it to 50 and the chamfer length of 15. Here we can see the first element that we have selected is trimmed, but the second element remains the same. Same way we have no trim. Select the first element, second element, chamfer, 50 degree and 15 centimeter length. The elements have not got trimmed. And then we have select the first element, second element, trim, and the other two elements become a construction element. The length of the element is 15 and the angle is 50. We have seen the other two elements are construction elements. So this is how we use chamfer. Now for trimming elements we have, now for trim, imagine we have two lines, two intersecting lines, one like that and the other one like this. So click on trim, select the lines that are supposed to be there like that and trimming this line like that. So whichever line we want to be trimmed, we can select on the line and select trim. So imagine we have two lines, one like that and the other one like that. Now using trim, select this line and this line. We can see that these two lines are present, but the other two lines have got trimmed. Vice versa, now if we select this line and this line, we can see the other two parts have got trimmed, but these two will remain the same. So this is how we use trim. Now let us move on to breaking and trimming, which is break. So imagine we have a circle intersecting another circle and another one like that. So if we want to break, select this and this, which will eventually show us the intersections of the circle by this green circle mark. Now let us select this one and this one. You can see that there's an intersection here, and to break it we can use the quick trim. Select this. You can see that it is exactly cut at this intersection, and use this, click on trim and select this. It gets cut on this intersection. Again use this. You can see that this intersection is got cut. This is how we use cut. So we also have other options on break. So imagine we have a line and two other lines intersecting it, and we use break. This line, we select this line, then the line outside this line will get trimmed, but the interior line will remain the same. Now the same way, if we use this, the line which we get selected will get trimmed. Now this will show the number of intersections here. It will show 2, 3 horizontal intersections. Similarly, if we have another line and we select the break and keep, it will break the line here, here and here at the intersections, but it will keep all the 3 lines. Imagine we select this line and select this. We can see it breaks here, here and here, but it will keep all the 3 parts of a line. So this is break and keep. Now for closing elements, imagine we have an arc like that, and the option here, close arc, and we select the arc, the circle will get closed. However big or small the arc is, select this, select the arc, and you can get a full circle.